they say that tests are showing that students have a hard time explaining things, and I think that's by design. You see, with all the intelligence organizations around, I find for the type of subversion that is happening in education and almost all the cultural institutions, I find it's a shame. However, in education, even the people who supposed to be looking out for us are products of it. And I guess at some point in time, folks are, on the other thing, and you go with the flow and so on. But I can't see where I come to the place where going to school is going to be like, just go to school and don't learn anything and just, graduate and just have fun. Or you go to school and just smoke and drink and go crazy and then graduate. And then you don't have no skills, you don't know what you're doing. With all this, student loan and all that. If somebody's offering me a degree in something that I have no idea, and I get, say, like an honorary degree, I'll ensure that I go and I start reading from the ABC in that field, so I could have, some understanding of the field, and I could be confident that I earned this degree, and that I can defend it and so on. The president is doing his utmost, and he understands the level of disrepair, and he's trying to, repair things, but it's a big task, because things are in such, shape. However, I know that with the standard core, the new ways coming on, and this is going to be solving the problem, which folks have to show knowledge. At the end of some time, you have to show that you studied this book and you understand the information and you're willing to do it. Up to the other day, I was out by the beach and I had a salad and chicken burger and fries. And I was eating. So this young boy was sitting in a precarious position. They were all up on by the Atlantic Ocean in Puerto Rico. The wall is slipping into the ocean, and we're waiting, I guess, for the budget or some money to come in to take care of it. When, you wait, the whole road fall into a big, crisis, and then you have to go and fix it. And I think that repairing sometimes is not as good as if things have remained natural as they were. But he's sitting on a concrete pavement. A part of it dropped in, and he's sitting on the edge of it. And it's broken at the back, but he don't seem to be very healthy or else it might go with him and he would have died, because when he stood down and he got to go through about dirt and a big concrete slab coming after him, he'd be some serious trouble. So he's offering me some water. He said, "Want some water?" Now, right away, I realized that this guy don't know what he's talking about. I don't know his age and what level of education he has, but first of all, I'm eating. I'm not supposed to drink no water, first thing. And secondly, I'm not to drink after nobody. He's giving me a bottle that he had drank from. The kind of thing is that, good thing I consider myself as being educated, and I like to put things that I learned into practice. But don't get me wrong, even in the Caribbean, even in my college and so forth, you had many people who, after the class, we having a discussion, but they don't understand what we're talking about. But we're just talking about, and just applying it in a different way, saying it differently what we studied at school. And so, folks have to be applying this thing, and I guess with a new philosophy. And by the way, what will happen with the standardized tests? I did a standardized test today, and to tell you what, this thing is fictitious. Well, I have to deal with the fictitious stuff. I'm dealing with something fictitious that if I don't do well in it, it's going to bar me from going into the graduate work where I really want to work in a core and so forth. When you look at these standardized tests, and I guess it was teachers who were playing lazy and students who were saying, both playing games. Teachers are studying, well, I have to spend all my free time marking papers, and each paper is different, and I have to spend all this time and this energy, and I'm not getting paid. The whole thing. I know in my day, the teachers were willing to spend the time. It was like a calling. It was like, I want to do this for my country and for fellow citizens and so on. And so they figured like, what, if we could have everybody answering the same way, then it's easier to get a student to just, if they have A right, here's the key. A is all A right, all B in this one right, all C all that right, all B in these multiple choices. But, and what I had to do, I had to read a passage, and they asked me a question that's kind of like tying me up. I don't understand what they're really trying to achieve. And as we see many people who are brilliant and excel in those kind of tests, they end up being wacky in the head. We have this guy, he was a law student in Florida, killed a whole bunch of people. They executed him. And then we have some others. Perfect score in the LSAT. Going to do some dumb stuff, pays him up for $6,000 for a little 2 minutes. You know? So I think that these educational testing system will help students not to know nothing, because they don't have to know anything to do these tests. It's just a matter of playing games. And sometimes some races play those games all the time. That's the way they live, playing those games. And you know, it's just a fictitious something, and the more fictitious you are, it's higher you score, and then you go out and you get a career, you think it's fictitious, you go out the job, you play fictitious, and end up, you know, killing yourself and others, or end up going to destroy the whole life because they go out one night and smoke, and they get hooked on something, and then destroy the whole life, you know what I mean? So, the Common Core standards are going to, you know, remedy a whole bunch of the other problems. But if we can still having these standardized tests, they're going to keep a drive on things, because, you know, it's like you spend all the time knowing this knowledge, and then the test is now the knowledge. I guess they can do it differently. You know, boy, that's something else. I don't know what they're going to do. But anyway, these standardized tests are a problem, and they need to go.